As the holiday season comes to a close, the rising cases of COVID may not be wrapping up like some may have hoped. Team 12's Rachel Cole spoke to a Valley doctor who's lending insight into the 2022 outlook when it comes to the Omicron variant and what to do post-celebrations.
We know that the Omicron variant is 2 to 4 times more contagious than Delta and other variants that we've seen before.
Dr. Andrew Carroll answering common questions about what to do after your holiday visits with family.
Over the next week or two, we in healthcare, we expect that we're going to start to see people with symptoms and are going to need to be tested for COVID.
He explains it's partially due to mixed company and whether or not everyone at your gathering was or wasn't vaccinated.
So unfortunately, when people gather together at the table, perhaps people who are unimmunized, immunized, mixed company, flown out of town, that you don't know that people are carrying COVID and maybe in that pre-symptomatic phase, and unfortunately are exposing others to COVID.
The best way to protect yourself, he says, is to get the shot and booster if you haven't, or at least do regular testing.
They probably should be tested within the day or two before getting together, just to be reassuring to everybody that they aren't carrying an asymptomatic case of COVID. And it's easy to do that. There's over-the-counter kits that allow you to do that to make sure that you're going to be safe and, with your family members.
Dr. Carroll adding that it's not just COVID-19, but they're seeing flu cases rising as well.
If you have those symptoms, the body aches, the fever, the cough, the cold, and you think, well, I've been immunized, this can't possibly be COVID, you might actually be right. And what you may be suffering from is influenza A.
Plus, he says hospitalizations are largely due to those who haven't rolled up their sleeve.
And so our concern is that it's going to spread, particularly amongst the unimmunized, who are the ones who are ending up in the hospital much more often. We're seeing them ending up 90 to 95% of the people who are in the hospital are those who are unimmunized.
Rachel Cole, 12 News.
Rachel, thank you. Dr. Carroll also adds that if you are feeling sick, it's always best to see your doctor, especially because they can treat the flu within 48 hours if you've come down with it.